You've got it tuned to listener-powered KEXP at 90.3 FM in Seattle. You can find us online around the world at KEXP.org. I'm Cheryl Waters, super excited to have Avi Buffalo live in studio. Welcome.
Hi, Cheryl. How you doing?
We're doing great. It's been a while since we've seen you. I absolutely love the new album. You say the name of it for me.
It's called At Best Cuckold.
I was pretty sure that's how you said cuckold, but I don't throw that word around so much. It's a great word.
Thanks.
And great songs. I'm super excited to have you playing from it today. Going to start us off with something?
Yeah, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm only waiting for the star collector to come and sweep me right up off my feet. Won't something happen to me in the meantime? I guess I never got a chance at death, and that's complaining too much, still connected, just like a sequence to the open side. It feels better now that I've got cleaner. It's just like summer camp with great slam nights.
Avi Buffalo live on KEXP, the brand new album out on Sub Pop Records, At Best Cuckold. Good thing I had you say it. I'm stumbling over it. And really great to have you live in studio today.
Yeah, it's loads of fun. It's great to be back here at the proper KEXP studio.
Yes, we thank you for playing our showcase in Austin.
Which was really fun at the Mellow Johnny's Bike Shop.
Yeah, that's a great venue.
Yeah, it was a bike shop.
And it has great sound. Who would think that? All those bikes hanging around those tall ceilings.
They absorb the sound somehow, all those tires and little biker shirts of nice fabric, really good for sound absorption. Okay, this is another song. It's called Think It's Gonna Happen Again. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Couple days ago, I met up with my hassle. It really happened, I liked it. I think it's gonna happen again. Couple nights ago, I 2 dogs, and then I ate them after. It's gonna as they still walk by, I'd rather live somewhere else where machines run, get warm, having fun, sleeping with you. You're just like him. You didn't answer quickly, so you could not have found me. I think it's gonna happen again. It's gonna happen again. I think it's gonna happen again. It's gonna happen again. I think 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 it's gonna happen again. Hate to say that it's never too late, but you have to find a peaceful place, and I'm sure free. It's the cleanest grip, it's dripping from my conscience, the one that I forgot of. I think it's gonna happen again. Couple nights ago, here in the bathroom, it's telling me to go soon. It's gonna happen again.
It's Avi Buffalo live on KEXP. Wow, that sounded fantastic. I love that song. It sounded
Cool.
so great live. It's like a
Sweet.
passionate love affair between the guitar and the piano
Nice.
on that one.
It is, yeah.
All the instruments sound great. You sound fantastic together. Can you give a quick little intro to your band here?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Sheridan, the drummer, we've been playing since we were about 12, 13.
Yeah.
It's actually her birthday today.
Oh.
She's 23.
Happy birthday. Thank you for sharing it with us today.
Yeah. So about 10 years we played together.
Yeah.
Doug Brown, I met when I was like 17 playing in this band called Boris Smile. And he was going to Cal State Long Beach at the time. I think I was just about finishing high school and about to go on tour at the time. And we met in that band and hit it off and became good buds and music nerds together. And then we played another band called The Wild Bunch together the last few years sometimes with some guys. And then made sense for him to join the band. Anthony Vazirian is an amazing musician. He's actually he's playing piano, but originally he's a drummer, which is wild and crazy and interesting. And also knew him from kind of Long Beach music scene shows and stuff like that past few years. And all of us have kind of played together in different contexts. And Anthony's, believe it or not, never even played piano in a band before.
That's insane. I don't believe you.
It's true. And he's just really good. And
He's the quiet, mad piano player that's been playing at home alone for the past 20 years. Is that what you're saying?
Very well, yeah. Past few years really, and then just became really good. And it's like, we should play piano in this group. Everyone's always asking you to play drums, but probably a good idea to play piano because he's fucking crazy at piano. But either way, that's the band, and it's pretty fun. It's a great thing exciting to play with them.
It's nice to meet everyone, and I'm not surprised to hear that you're playing with old friends. I've talked to you before about how, it works for some people to put out an ad maybe and look for a musician, but you really like to surround yourself with people that you're comfortable with, that you know. It seems like it
seems to be necessary, I think, to the song. At least this project is like so personal and song-based that it makes sense for the music to come from a really personal place, like people or something like that.
It's kind of funny when I actually think of you what pops into my head is a quilter. Someone who's kind of at home selecting fabrics and quilting them together and coming up with new patterns and learning new things. And that's kind of how I think of you putting music together. Tell me how this new record came about, because you're constantly learning new things as you go along, just from talking to you a few years ago. And I imagine in the intervening years, you learned some new stuff about recording, maybe playing and writing.
Yeah, I mean, I just kind of try to immerse myself in it as much as possible. Sometimes it can be really distracting to get into like a lot of things at once, but it ends up being good. So this record ended up being a thing where me, Sheridan, and this guy John M.F. Anderson got together as a trio, and we just practiced and kind of like, you know, made, I guess, arrangements for my songs. Built around them, and then we went to a studio in San Francisco and we recorded them. Not just any studio. Tiny Telephone, John Vanderslice's studio, engineered by Jay Polici, who's in a band called Dilute, and did some engineering for people like Deerhoof and Ohm and bands that I liked, and this other band called OK that's really good. He's played with too, and so he engineered it, and we got all these tape tracks, and then we were gonna finish an analog, but I grew up on a digital setup completely. Like when I was 14, like Audacity and GarageBand, like the starting fun program. So I wanted to have that creative ability. So then I just took it all, digitized it. I was working on my friend's album at home on a break between the record called Arjuna Genome. And then I realized I could get sounds by myself, so I transferred the whole analog thing so that I could open it on Pro Tools at home. Just had them mail me a hard drive of it, basically, and then I just started working on it for like a year of overdubbing. Then I took that to a couple different spots, like some friends' places, a friend of mine in New York who had a bit of keyboard collection, and then some other just at home, just worked at home on it. I think it's interesting that you got the basic tracks in this organic analog sound, and then live. That's what makes me think of you as a quilter. You really like to take it home and crunch it just on equipment that a lot of people have access to. Yeah, totally. I mean, just Pro Tools and. I mean, GarageBand is a fun thing. The first things I ever did, I was like, I didn't think about how many vocal tracks I was stacking or how many audio suiting moves I was clicking around and doing little stuff when I was first making my first like experimental home recording. So it's nice to like it's nice to have all the freedom in recording, really. But then you want to get the hi-fi, so it was good to have these basics that were really, you know, well, cleanly recorded, basically, and well done. It sounds like you're not thinking a lot about how you're going to produce the live sound when you're writing then. You're just kind of in a different headspace. Is it hard to translate it? Because it sounds fantastic live. It just depends. I think sometimes you write something and you know exactly what everything is going to sound like, every part. And other times your recording process becomes part of your writing process, and that will or won't feed into what you do live with it, whether it's physically possible or musically possible, or if it's not, then you do something else, and that's fun in itself too. So you mentioned fun, and that's what it sounds like for you. It doesn't sound like you're putting out a record and then quickly trying to write a bunch of songs so that you can get a next record out. It seems like this is your life, and you want to enjoy what you're doing in the moment, and writing and recording and playing with that music is what you are doing and enjoying. Yeah, totally. That's what I'm trying to do. I try to write a lot, but for the sake of just being satisfied, being happy to make a body of work. But this album has like a lot of surplus of songs, like probably 20 or something songs that are finished or almost finished that would be on other records or something, but these 10 turned out to be fleshed out enough to be like, okay, this is enough that are good enough to be on a record. And just going to keep playing music for a long time. So either those songs that I left over will come out and be another Alpha record, or maybe not. We'll just be doing something else and, you know, producing people and doing guitar and like stuff like that. But it just, you never know, as long as you just keep working on a lot of stuff, and you'll come up with enough material to play with, I guess. Is it fun to be out on the road playing these with the band? Yeah, it's great. It'll be fun. It's like I'm just looking forward to getting tighter and tighter, hopefully. Just keep going. You played last night here in Seattle, and you're on your way up to Vancouver now. We're going to Canada. It's going to be great. Well, thanks for making the time to stop by today. I'm excited to hear more songs. Sweet. Okay, here we go. Okay, this one's called Memories of You. Sweet. I did a little. Oh, nice. Thanks for the verb. Sweet. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Memories of you, they only come to me when I'm with you. One moment I come to, the rest I spend in pain. It's all the same, I'm on fire. You got magnum desire, I'm a cheese ball on fire till the morning dew. Memories of you, they only know what's in it for the dues. And Saturday sure sucked the life right out of me. Hello, sweet pea, my press up to your chest. I let go, and then the morning of my grandpa I never met. The corner stayed, no, 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 no. One shoddy truth, the open corner stand. My breath away, I stood. I'm supposed to do, if these memories won't hurt me, they'll hurt you. 4 moments wasted now, the context of the lie. My cherry pie, please take my load. Just got one holy roll, sprayed with applesauce, and I couldn't stop.
Thanks. We have one more. 1, 2, 3, 4.
A man carrying an oxygen tank is gonna come kill me and my family too if I don't stop seeing you. If I don't start seeing through those lies you tell me every day. I know it's not the same things you say to him. Someone told me if I messed around, then my head would fill up with the guilty clouds and sounds of babies screaming, coughing, breathing poorly in the backseat. One more chance and I'll be strung up in a tree, off a bridge or worse, all of us go. By the hands of Achilles failing, a man, a man a man. A man. A man. A man. A man. A man. The next day when I walked outside, I saw the birds flying in the sky. That made me think about you and all the pain I knew I'd find. Oh Lord, it let me down and turned my heart around. Won't you say again? Hope someday you can find the time to look back at me in a different light than having made it out of, envisioning no other way. Why do I seem to care? It's never there. The love I'd offer disappoints, and half the time I don't wanna know.
Amazing.
Sweet. Thanks for having us.
That was wonderful. That sounds great today. And your music is so timeless. I was rewatching the documentary of Woodstock last night, and I feel like that could
Classic.
just slip right in there.
Nice.
That was great. Wow. Well, that certainly kicked my week off. Thank you so much for
Sweet.
coming in.
Thanks for having us, Cheryl. It was really fun.
The new album's amazing, At Best Cuckold. And again, the band playing tonight at the Imperial in Vancouver, BC.
Woo!
Then heading down to the Doug Fir. You've played live on KEXP from that wonderful venue before.
Right, exactly. That's the only other time that we've played there. So excited.
We
It's a
love
cool
that venue. It is a great venue. So
Yeah.
get out and see this band live. They're amazing. And again, so great.
Opening for
always.
Owen Pallett. So he's an
man.
amazing, for real.
He was in the studio
we
yesterday.
saw him last night, and it was, it's so incredible.
So good. What a great lineup. You just can't miss it. You'd be a fool.
Yeah, so come on down.
Don't be a cuckold.
Right.
You've got to tune to KEXP Seattle. Oh, my gosh. Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.